Good luck, brothers.
Good luck, guys. Seriously, though. Hey, seriously, good luck.
Just gonna park.
He didn't seem too concerned about us.
No. I think I'm just gonna park right here. This morning we just been driving around a little bit, so we're gonna grab the bow and make a move on him. He's kind of standing out there, standing still, like he's got a doe out there maybe. So we're just gonna get around on him and see if we can cut him off. I think I might get up on this little live ridge right here. Then I might try rattling. Where was he last? He's up there. Going this way. Going kind of this way. When I last saw him. Kind of want to get up here. Peek over that. Might be better once we get down in there too. I don't know. And I think we can get ducked into that, maybe right there. Shoot one coming down through here. That scrape's so fresh. Yeah. Might be worth trying. He wasn't moving very fast. He might still just be over there. Yeah, we should probably just look back and see if we can get eyes on him again. Yeah. Back out with the bow in my hand. Mitch and Jake rolled in last night, so Walker and I ended up splitting up this morning. Mitch and I are in here in a setup where, close to where we saw a buck this morning off the road. We ended up just getting up, first light, driving around. Walked in here earlier, and there was a really fresh scrape right on the edge of this woods over here, so decided to come in here and set up. It's 8:30 in the morning right now, so we're not out here at first light, obviously, but we're kind of just starting to hunt back home here. The last couple days. Mitch and I were out west for a couple weeks trying to fill an elk tag out there, so be on the lookout for those next August. I've been filming Walker the last couple days. Me and him were on some bucks in a different spot. I think him and Jake were going to go over there this morning. So Mitch and I were kind of trying to figure out where we wanted to go this morning since we didn't have a beat on something other than that one spot. So it's the freaking best time of year right now. November 7th. Anything could happen.
He might run into the public. How many miles have they ran in the last 2 minutes?
I don't know. They're gonna be pretty tired right there, though, I'd say. Rob, they're down in your draw there. They literally probably can't run any further.
I got a little nervous there.
You think he's gonna run through the wall at you?
I thought he was gonna go right.
He did. He had that look in his eye where he's like, I literally haven't even seen this car yet until it got right there. See, that's the kind of dumb we want him right there.
Like my stomach is still just like it dropped there when he came right here.
You better be careful carrying that decoy around then. Somebody's calling me. It's probably Walker or Jake. Walk. No, not really, but we're set up out here. Yeah. Smell us. I couldn't do that one. I wanted to, but I feel like I was gonna regret that one. just started hunting, so it's like, I just couldn't do it. I felt like I was gonna shoot him and then I was gonna regret it afterwards. If he didn't smell us right there, that's right where our wind's going, so he either smelled us and didn't care, or he didn't get our wind somehow, right there. Our wind's going right that way. First friggin' 20 minutes in the stand. Just climbed down, it's about 12:30, and all we saw while we were sitting here was that one buck that came through about 9 o'clock this morning. So we gave it another 3.5 hours or so, haven't seen anything. So we got down and we're gonna loop around to this next draw over here, a little bit closer to where we saw that first buck this morning. He looked like he was a little bit of a bigger buck, and he was on the other side of that draw. So we're gonna just kind of work our way over there. It's not very far, only 150 yards or something, but we're just gonna go over there and try and find a good setup for tonight and sit there for the rest of the evening to see what happens. I think anywhere in here seems to be a good spot, gets us in the game. We're just gonna try that for tonight, just since that other one was over there.
Yeah, I thought I'd smell eggs and bacon.
Ooh, pout, pout, pout.
Yeah, I'm a pout fish.
That's what he does when he's not shooting the big bucks.
November 8th, Mitch and I are going back into the spot that we hunted last night, and it seems like this area in particular is really good in the mornings, kind of slower in the afternoons for whatever reason. So we're gonna get in there early this morning before daylight gets set up and see if anything pops out there. I think there's a really good chance that we should get eyes on a buck and have a chance at it with this decoy. It's supposed to rain today, so he'll only probably have a couple hours this morning, if that. And then it's going to be raining the whole rest of the day. So we're going to make our setup and hopefully have some luck this morning in it, and then go from there, see what this rain does. But see this decoy, just for fun. That little buck's kind of coming back this way. They're out running around like crazy. Just going in circles. Hey, good job on the hunting.
Thank you. Killing it.
It's really a work of art.
Won't decide if it's gonna rain or not.
I know, I couldn't tell if it was.
And then you, so then just thanks a lot.
You're so welcome.
I bet they didn't even get up and go. If I had to guess. Did the guy.
Huge buck right there. What? Big buck. Big. Oh, yeah. Big. Might be chasing it. No, right here, right now. See him still. He's still there. He's still there. Well, just had a freaking tank at about 10 yards right there. Mitch and I just came into this new spot to check it out, and we followed some really fresh rubs all the way in here. We're like, we're gonna see a big one back in here, because these rubs are so fresh. We came over the hill, and bumped a doe and a buck. Took off that way. In this spot in the past, a lot of times they hang out down in the bottoms. If they're in here, it's a real thick bottom over here. Not up in the woods, but this buck had this doe right here, holding her down in this thick cover in these woods right here. So they took off. We were just standing there kind of glassing. All of a sudden that buck came running back in, trying to figure out where she was, grunting and going all over the place. And by the time we got turned around, he popped out at about 10 yards. Took off back the other way. He was still going through all this stuff. Happened so fast, I couldn't really get ready in time. Took off that way again now, so don't know where they ended up, but I reckon in here. Big buck.
Pretty good one.
Couple of them.
The rest of them just came running right out of the public.
Yeah, I saw them right over there. It was just the doe. I'm looking for the viewfinder, and then I'm like looking behind, and all of a sudden he pops up and bursts the big one. And then the other two just slowly trickled out as he worked her across. Came out of the public. Yeah. Maybe they'll push her down there again tomorrow. Who knows?
Pretty cool. Oh, that's gonna do it for another great day of hunting.
Yeah.
What did we all do today?
Just saw a bunch of bucks. The one standing off the road down here was a big one that was hard to get close to. But I think we're just gonna. There's two really big ones locked down with does in this area.
Yeah.
So I guess the hope for tomorrow is that one of them will kind of push her into a similar spot because they were both smack in the middle of public. This one wasn't at last light, but all day I'm assuming they were, or, they at least were right before dark, before they saw them out there. So
The rest of the bucks that were with him came out of the public. So.
right. So that one I have a little more confidence of getting back on if he is in that spot. It's going to be a
lot bigger area and a lot more that you can see compared to the...
like they're going to have a hard time disappearing if they go back down into that bottom that they came out of. So no super close calls today, but definitely a lot of action.
Yeah.
Weather's going to be clear tomorrow too, so we should be able to be out there a little more.
It was coming down pretty good.
Yeah.
It's kind of a constant miss from about 4 o'clock on.
But the deer liked it, that's for sure. They were on their feet all day. We saw deer, I feel like, on their feet, so which is not surprising for a good weather day on November. Maybe Ted and Mitch stuck one. We'll go track that one tonight, but otherwise we'll see you at camp, or we'll see you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon you'll probably be watching, I guess. Night, love you, bye.
A little 6-point.
How far is he?
Satellite eyes.
Why don't you chew into that microphone for him a little bit?
Might see one.
Really?
No, I don't see one.
Man, I thought for sure.
Oh, you got it rolling now?
Yeah.
Jake and I are about to hop into the spot where we saw that big bucket last night. He was actually in a private cornfield that we couldn't hunt, but he had come up out of this public, what do you call this? A slough. He came up out of this slough off the public with a doe and 3 other bucks, satellite bucks around him. So we're just gonna sit up here, kind of where they came out last night, and see if we can find him back.
Better get in there though. Not sure how the audio is gonna be, so this might be your last update. Official update.
Well, we're in our set now, waiting for this mega giant.
Why don't you take a seat?
No, I ain't taking no seat. That's a you thing. Jake's getting hold, so he brings that. He's getting hold, so he brings a chair with him. This thing's not connected. That's good. See, that's nice. Oh, big buck.
coming off the left side, going to the does. Should we start going?
I think I could just slide down right away.
Just take your time. You got a lot of time.
That's what we want. I can't hold that decoy and that bow that long. Holy crap. It's gotta settle down for a second. Satellite buck out there. See if the big one steps out. We got time, yeah. This thing ain't staying.
Just drop the decoy. And that's all she wrote.
I really like having this decoy by the road.
Getting up.
Here he come. He done, boy. He done, boy. Nice job, dude.